Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host SERIE. So today I've got some quick updates for you. We'll talk about Kevin Prince Boateng today. He has been named the player of the month for AC Mensah since joining them in recent times. Columbus Crew defender and player of the season in the team of the season as well. Jonathan Mensah has said that him playing in the MLS has ruined his chances more or less for playing for the Black Stars. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in town and they did another COVID test. Revelations have come out on that front. As usual, subscribe if you haven't, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So we all know what happened with Kumasi Asante Kotoko in this week. Earlier on, they were supposed to take on Al Hilal in the second leg of the CAF Champions. Unfortunately for the many teaming fans of the Porcupine Warriors who are looking forward to watch that game, it did not come off. Now in Al Hilal, they said that Kumasi Asante Kotoko, 7 players and 4 members of the staff had tested positive for COVID. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko, traveling with 22 players, could not come up with the 15 that CAF needs in order for games to be played. Test result for one player was not forthcoming, so Kotoko and the match commissioner had to leave the stadium. He said that since Kotoko could not produce the 15 players needed for the game to be played, the game had to be called off. And when it was called off, CAF, without making a statement or without responding to Kotoko's allegations, decided to go ahead with a draw, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko were drawn with ES Setif in the CAF Confederations Cup, which they were relegated to. They will play ES Setif on the 14th of February. Now, upon arrival in Ghana, Kumasi Asante Kotoko ran another COVID test. It came out that 4 of their players, along with 4 of their staff, had actually tested positive for coronavirus. Instead of the 7, the other 3 that was accused of, or that was supposedly positive for COVID, did not test positive. They tested negative, and that means 8 members of the Kotoko staff, 4 members of staff, and also 4 players have tested positive upon their arrival. The club released a statement upon arriving in the country, and the Ghana Premier League Giants, they announced that 4 players and 4 members of the technical team tested positive upon arrival from Sudan. Now they were eliminated because they could not come up with 15 players needed by CAF. A few hours after the game was called off, the Porcupine Warriors were knocked out of the competition after Al Hilal were declared winners, as was the case when Mauritanian side Nodibo came here and could not make up the numbers, and we postponed twice for them. So that was what happened. And according to many rumors, the rumor mills are saying that Al Hilal did this intentionally as a payback for Kumasi Asante Kotoko when the time they came to Accra here on the 3rd of December, and Kotoko said that 2 of their players had tested positive for COVID and could not take place, and the temperature gun issues and all that. So sort of payback for them. And now the statement reads, as you can see on your screen, 4 players and 4 officials of Kotoko tested positive for COVID upon arrival at the Kotoko International Airport. They are currently in isolation and are being treated by the COVID response team and supported by the Asante Kotoko medical team. And we will wish them speedy recovery. It is, however, important to note that 5 players, including Kwame Opoku and 1 official, who were alleged to have tested positive from the first test in Sudan, have all tested negative from the subsequent 2 tests in the military hospital in Sudan and at the Kotoko International Airport, meaning Kotoko could have played. Now the rest of the team, with the addition of Danlad Ibrahim and fit again Emmanuel Kayeke, Mudasiru Salifu and Patrick Asma, are currently training at the Teshi Military Park in Accra as we prepare for our GPL encounter with Liberty Professionals on Monday, 11th of January. Unused match day tickets printed for the first game against Techiman 11 Wonders will be in use for the Liberty encounter. Advanced tickets are on sale at the outlets that have subsequently been announced. This is quite interesting if this is true. It means that Kumasi Asante Kotoko had a case which CAF did not hear out. But all that is spilt milk, and I hope in the future, on the 14th of February, when the Confederations Cup is being played, CAF will take measures to have an independent body take the tests, because this could lead to more problems in the future. CAF have to stand up and be responsible for this. My next story has to do with Ghanaian player Kevin Prince Boateng. He has been voted SERIE B player of the month of December. Now, the Ghanaian forward, who recently joined AC Mensah, has been influential at the club, helped pick 10 points in 5 games in the last month. The former AC Milan forward scored 2 times in the month and was also man of the match as they thumped Virtus Entella. He also starred as Mensah defeated Salernitana in the final game of the month, a game they won 3-0. Boateng has been a key figure for Mensah since arriving in the summer transfer window, helping the club to the 3rd in the league table as they keep their ambition for the Serie A promotion alive. So Kevin Prince Boateng named Serie B player of the month of December. Great times for him. Happy he is enjoying his time with AC Mensah. Recently, Mario Balotelli joined him there, and you can be sure they are both having a good time in the Italian Serie B. My final story has to do with Ghanaian player Jonathan Mensah. He is saying that the misconception about the Major League Soccer in America, that's the MLS, is part of the reasons why his Black Stars career has stalled of late. Now, he is doing amazing things with MLS side Columbus Crew. Recently, he became the first black man to captain an MLS side to the MLS Cup in history, and he was named in the team of the season. But he feels this is one of the reasons why he hasn't featured as much as he would have liked for the Ghana Black Stars. Remember, he was part of the squad that won the Under-20 World Cup for Ghana, and the only African country to do that. He says, looking back at my career in France, one of the top leagues in the world, I was in a tough situation at the time with a couple of injuries. I played just 50 in 4 or 5 years in France, but I still played lots of games with the national teams because wherever there was a call-up, I was always fit, he said. I've played over 100 games during my time in the MLS, and I haven't received too many call-ups. I really don't know where talk of the league being weak is coming from. I don't believe that narrative. He became the first African in history to captain an MLS side to the competition when he led Columbus Crew to the 2020 MLS Cup. And the 30-year-old played over 50 games for the Black Stars during an injury-laden spell when playing in France. Now, since moving to the MLS in 2017, however, the MLS captain has been largely overlooked for national team duties. But it's good to note that he was called up for the 2019 AFCON by coach Kwesi Appiah when he was in charge at the time. And it could be because of the misconception of the MLS. However, he has stated that he is open for selection for the Ghana Black Stars. He has not retired, looking to retire deep into his 40s. So he is open for selection for the Black Stars in the future, should CK Akono deem him someone he needs in the squad. I hope he gets called up because he was a real rock at the back for Columbus Crew in the MLS campaign just passed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box on Jonathan Mensah. Should he be called back into the Ghana Black Stars? Will he be someone we need in the future for the upcoming AFCON qualifiers in March? Let me know what you think in the comments box. So that has been it for today. Jonathan Mensah said misconceptions about the MLS is why he hasn't had that much call up since joining them in 2017. He's had very little call up into the Black Stars, and AC Mensah player Prince Boateng has been named player of the month of December. Asante Kotoko are back in town. 4 players have tested positive for COVID, and the players that had tested positive in Sudan are negative here. First of all, in Sudan, and also here at the Kotka International Airport. 4 members of staff have also tested positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.